Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andre Dior, the king of all of the madness. If this is your first time ever seeing my face, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and join my gang, Andre Army, because it's free. We bougie and we always have a good time on my channel, period. So I know y'all like, oh, what you about to do today? So today, I'm gonna give you guys a story time. I never ever thought I would ever even tell this story because I like stashed it away in things that happened to me that I would never ever tell. But I'm like, we quarantining and chilling, so I'm about to entertain y'all, and I want to start telling more stories about my life because I feel like I have so many and I harbor them, but I'm like, nah, I'm about to tell this story, okay? So if you're gonna hear the story about the time I went to jail, got arrested, clink clink, then keep on watching. Say hi to my followers.
You can see me?
Yes, they can see you. Say hi.
Oh, I can't see myself.
They're so boring. But anyways, back to my story time. Guys, I'm literally recording right now.
Nah, I want to watch this. Just be quiet.
No, y'all see the video when it drops. Disclaimer, this is a real story. Any story I tell on my channel or ever do or talk about is real, all factual stuff. So this is the story about the time I got arrested and I went to jail, and it was not cute at all. Like, oh, boom. This was 2015, the last day of 2015. New Year's happened. I went to church, I think, with my family, and I hung out with my ex. We did something in the city. The story starts off on New Year's 2015. So the last night of 2015 turning into 2016, I got arrested, period. One day, you know, this is my regular routine at the time or whatever. This is before I started working as Sephora. I'm like, you know what? Let me go to Sephora. I need some new makeup. I'm running low. This is when I was just starting YouTube too. And I'm like, normally I would, you know, if you know me, if you're in my inner circle, you know my whereabouts. I love the city. Like, I don't like doing nothing in Brooklyn or the hood. Nothing's wrong with it. I just don't like being in Brooklyn because I feel like you always run into someone you know. When I'm in the city, I don't run into people that I know or people I knew in my past life. So that's why I just do everything in the city, you know, like Manhattan. I like the city. I like people. I like fresh air. I like a change of scenery. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta go to the Sephora or whatever, and there's one in Brooklyn. So why not go to the one that's in my neighborhood? I don't have to go to the city. It's mad near. It's right there. Even though I don't normally go there. Like, I think that was like my first time there, actually. I go to the Sephora. I'm trying stuff on. I'm swatching. At this point, I'm beat down. Let me tell you what I had on. I had on gray sweats, the ducky confetti hat. I don't know if y'all remember, like in 2015 when the ducky confetti hats were a trend. It was like a leather hat and it had like the fur pom-pom on it. So I had on a gray sweatsuit, the ducky confetti hat. I had on these brown Timberlands, and I also had on this green bomber. They had like baskets or whatever. I'm buying my makeup, I'm jamming, this, that, and the third. You know, I'm getting my little stuff, this, that, and the third. I'm like, I need concealer, I need a highlighter. You know, people are like, oh, what highlighter is that? What concealer is that? Your makeup popper. I'm like, oh, thanks, appreciate it. This, I use this, that, and the third. Because I'm not cocky. Like, I'm not the type of person that if you ask me what I use or where I get something from, I'm not like them corny people like, I forgot, or it was a gift. I don't remember the name because that's corny. What am I hiding information? You're going to find it out anyway. Even if I don't tell you, you know? I'm sorry, I needed a drink break. I was getting parched. I have everything in my car or whatever. I'm in Sephora. In all Sephoras, I believe now, but before, back then, like, people wouldn't come up to you unless you needed help or whatever. Like, they would just look at you and walk past you. But like, I just felt very racially profiled or whatever. Like, every aisle I was in, you see the cleaning lady come next to you and like, say if I'm right here, I'm looking at an eyebrow pencil, the cleaning lady will pop up right next to me. Like, this is me and it's the cleaning lady. And I'm just like, you awfully close, but all right, do your thing. Then I'm in a mirror, I'm swatching powders and whatever and foundation and all that stuff. I see the cleaning lady again, and then some other lady with a walkie-talkie walking back and forth. You know, they be trying to make it seem like they're not obvious, but they be making themselves look hot. Like, they're like, you hear the thing go, whatever they say on the walkie-talkies when you work in retail. And she walked past and she just like, I'm like, all right, girl, bye. Nobody's worried about you. Like, fun fact, half of the people that work at Sephora, their makeup is always busted. So I don't know how they're giving advice on people's makeup. But anyway, yeah, get my shit. I'm in line now. I'm in line. I pay for my stuff. And I leave. Like, I pay for my stuff. They give you, you know, you sign up for your VIP Rouge and all of that. You put your email, blah, blah, blah. I leave in my 2 bags. Boom. I have brought makeup, foundation, concealer, powders, brush. Basically, I bought mad stuff. So, I go home. At the time, I had called my cousin. I was like, y'all got mad makeup, because she was into makeup and I was into makeup. And I was like, I got mad stuff, this, that, and the third. I gotta practice on you, you're gonna practice on me. And she was like, you know, encouraging me, like, yeah, no doubt, you know, you nice, I see you really taking it seriously now, like, you know, you're studying it. This is like your real talent. And I'm like, yeah, I finally, you know, because I'm obsessed with like Aaliyah J and her makeup and stuff. That's how I really got started. This is like 2014, 2015. But this happened in 2015. So I get home and I have all my stuff scattered out. I'm trying on, I'm swatching, da da da. I think I called my cousin on the phone. I'm like, oh, look at, I had a fan brush. And I was like, oh, this is so poppin'. This, and she was like, no, like, it was like short and fat, whatever. But she was like, oh, you got the wrong one. You're supposed to get the skinny one or the tall one or whatever. And I was like, oh, damn. So I was like, you know what? Let me go back to Sephora, downtown Brooklyn, J Street, tomorrow. Once again, for me, that's not my normal whereabouts. My normal whereabouts is Manhattan, Soho, the city, 5th Ave, 42nd. Like, I know the city like the back of my hand because I'm always there. Like, you know what I'm saying? All my jobs are there. That's where I hang out. That's where I link my friends. So I was like, you know what? Since I got it from J Street, downtown Brooklyn, like on Fulton, whatever, down there by Borough Hall, why not go back down there? But that wasn't a smart move at all, obviously. So then I go in there, and basically, when you go to Sephora, you want to return something, you go to the cashier, and you're like, hey, I don't want this, blah, blah, blah. They, what's it called, inspect it, they look at it, and they tell you whether or not you can return it. So they're like, yeah, take this, go put it back, and go exchange the one that you want. So I have the one I purchased, and I have the one, and I'm going to this, like, the brush section to look for the one that I want to purchase, the new one. Like, you swap it, exchange it, you get the gift. As I proceed to change it, I just see, you know, cops walk in Sephora. Like, but they walk in Sephora or like on some rowdy, like these 2 white men, like, like real fast. So I'm like, okay, that's strange. Like, in the city, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't see that in the city. In the city, I don't see cops inside the stores. In the city, once again, this is not my environment. I don't normally get my stuff from J Street or Brooklyn or downtown Brooklyn. I don't shop, eat, or be down there. Like, basically, the brush section is by the door. In like Sephora, like all the makeup brushes are right next to the door. Like, say this is the brush section, the door is right here. So it's literally right here. So I'm right here with the thing in my hand or whatever. And whatever, I think my wallet, something fell out of my pocket, and I picked it up and I pushed it back in my pocket because you know like the crop top bombers, like the little green ones, the alpha ones, are mad short. So I had all my stuff in it, so it fell out. I pick it up. Mind you, I have the brush in my hand. As I proceed to walk back, guys, no lie, I feel somebody's hand on my neck, like mush me, like. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm in shock or in disbelief because you're like, am I bugging? Am I hallucinating? Like, what's going on? Like, you're not believing what's going on. So I'm like, what the you know me, I curse. I'm like, what the F? Get off of me. And I look, and this person's like, you're not going anywhere. You're coming with me. I'm like, excuse me. So this big fat, I'm not racist, this big fat Spanish man dressed in all black, basically he was like a security or undercover, whatever the D's in the store, undercover security. He has me by my neck and has my other arm behind my back. And he's pushing me towards the back of the store. People are looking at me. People are like, oh my God. Like, you know, doing all of that, ready to pull out iPhones. Because remember, this is 2015, but the first day of 2016. Like, literally the first day of the new year. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's never happened to me in my life. Like, ever. The embarrassment. So, this guy Brings me downstairs in this office, and he's like, oh, we've been watching you, blah, blah, blah. You're stealing. And I'm like, excuse me? Steal who? Who? Like, what are you talking about? Come again? I said, I'm all types of bamboozled and confuzzled. I'm in there going off. I'm getting heated. I'm crying. I'm angry. I'm in some dungeon room down some steps. Then he like, oh, sign these paperwork and you could leave, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I didn't steal anything. Anything you see in my back of my pocket is mine. I didn't have a bag. I just had my sweats on and the bottom, I told you. So everything that I had was mine. If you have makeup in your makeup store, they think that you're stealing. Mind you, I was there to return a brush that I purchased. You see the stupid stuff? Anyways. So I'm sitting in the chair. He like, oh, if you sign this paper, you can go home. So I'm like, all right, so, you know, my dumb ass, I didn't even read it. It just said like contact name and phone number. I signed it. Then I'm like, all right, here's your paper. I didn't steal nothing. I'm leaving. He's like, the guy takes the paper. He leaves the room. His partner, whoever, stops me from leaving the room. He's like, oh, you're not going nowhere. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, you're not going nowhere. You're waiting for the cops. Y'all, I'm in there, I'm cursing, I start crying, I'm going off. I'm like, y'all really have it effed up because I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm going home. He's like, no, you're waiting for the cops. 2 seconds later, the police show up. I'm here talking, trying to explain myself. Basically, the man tricked me. He told me if I signed the papers and if I cooperated, I could go home. Just like the movie when they see us, it's all a lie. Don't sign nothing without your lawyer or your parents. Don't sign nothing. I was young and dumb, and I really thought that they was going to let my ass go home. So now I'm downstairs. It's like where all the cameras and headquarters and makeup and all types of other employees walking past, back and forth, giving me dirty looks, judging like, like, you fucking thief. That's how they looking at me, like I'm a thief, and I'm not a thief. I've never stolen my life. Like, that's corny. If I don't got it, I don't got it. What am I stealing for? Like, that's corny. Anything I want, I work hard for it, period. I just wasn't raised that way, you know? So the cops come. At this point, my heart is beating because I've seen all this, you know, the police brutality. I'm like, oh shit, they about to shoot me or taser me or jump me or kill me. They're about to do something, you know? I'm talking to the cop. I'm like, no, they have it effed up. I didn't take shit. I don't steal, da da da. The cops is like, it's like, the cops is just like, yeah. You guys, I kid you not, I'm boiling. Picture me, I'm beat down. Like, I'm beat like this. Like, beat in my face. Like, they'd say, turn around, calm down. We're just gonna get to the bottom. I'm like, all right, so get to the bottom. My dumb ass turn around, bitch. They put handcuffs on me. They put handcuffs on me. At this point, I can't really breathe. My heart is like probably going 90 miles per hour. I'm sweating. I'm crying. I'm numb. I just kept saying like, y'all really have it wrong. Like, this is a mistake. They're like, you're coming. I'm like, where am I going? They're like, oh, to the police. I'm like, for what? They're like, you're going to jail. Let me tell you. They woke me up outside of the Sephora. Up the stairs, back through the store where all the customers are. Like, people are in line, people are shopping, people with their kids, people with their baby fathers, staring at me. One has me on the right, one has me on the left. I'm in handcuffs, like this, beat down, walking through Sephora. I'm just like, when I tell you, I've never felt so low in my life. I was like, this can't be my life. Like, this is not happening. Once you leave the Sephora, if you know J Street downtown, there's a courthouse on the right. So there are lawyers and people. The sidewalk is full of people. They double park right outside the store. I'm handcuffed and they're like, no, watch your head. I'm like, yo, this really feel like a movie. Like, I'm just saying to myself, like, yo, this cannot be real. Like, this is not my life. Like, this has to be a joke, you know? They put me in a car. Keep in mind, I've never been in handcuffs, so I'm freaking out. I'm nervous. Y'all know I'm dramatic already. I'm dramatic as ever. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm really about to do Tom. You know, like, I am going to jail. I'm never going to see my family again. My life is done. This is what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I'm just having a nervous, panic, anxiety attack breakdown. I'm in the back of this police car, like this, handcuffed. So basically, I had to, like, turn like this because you can't really sit with handcuffs straight because, like, you'll fall. And there was no seatbelt. So, 2 officers, white is a white lady and a white guy in the front. And they have, like, this grill. It's like, when I tell y'all, it was just like a movie, all grilled up. The windows is grilled up. I'm like this on the side. They driving mad fast. This is me. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh shit, what? I'm crying. I'm like, excuse me. They're not paying me no attention at all. They in the front eating, talking, cutting up this. I'm like, I start boiling, but I calm myself down. Because I'm trying to see where they're taking me. At this point, I'm like, you know, I seen Soul. I seen Resident Evil in the Matrix. How people, you know, you just break out. You just be like, you just take your head and just be like, poop. You flip out. I'm in a cop car planning my escape route. Can y'all believe this? So, 30 minutes later, we arrive at some jail. Yeah, we arrive at some jail through, like, you know, the big gates, the back door, all the cop cars, and then I feel like that's the moment that really hit me. I'm literally bawling. They take me out the car, they're like, let's go, da-da-da. They bring you in, you walk in the front door. You saw this big, black, buff sergeant. He the head of the thing. He like, what did he do? He's like, oh, he was stealing. I'm like, I wasn't stealing. What are you talking about? I don't fucking steal. I'm going off. I'm crying, and I'm going off. And I'm beat. So they're looking at me like, he's mad young. His face is snatched. So I'm in the prison, the jail, whatever. When you get there, they take your handcuffs are still on. You're standing like this in front of some desks. The sergeant is talking to them. They're explaining to them whatever they claim you did. They're taking up my phone. He goes, let me tell y'all can ask my mother. One time I have on my channel, I've always been a hustler. Even as young, I was always getting it. Like, if it was doing people makeup, if it was cleaning backyards, if it was cleaning old ladies' snow off their car, like, I love the money, I love nice things, so I always had money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that whole stealing and boost, that's never been my life. I don't steal. I've never done that in my entire life. Sergeant goes in my pocket. I cannot make this up. He takes out my money, guys. This is before I even had a bank account. I had no bank account, no debit card, no nothing. I was mad young. Basically, the people who are your arresting officers, they turn you over to new officers who are already inside of the jail. So they already left. Now it's this black guy. He like, He's like, what's your name? I'm like, Andre. I'm crying. He like, you gotta calm down, bro. I'm like, nah, because I ain't do nothing. I'm done getting tired. I don't want to be here. They just lied on me. And I'm just like, yeah. I'm crying. I'm cursing. He like, you gotta calm down, Dre. Like, he making it a joke. And I'm like, it's not funny. He like, the makeup is dope. I'm like, right now is really not a good time for jokes or compliments. So he's counting my money. He like, 200 cash? I'm like, yeah, that's my money. He like, so why you stole? I'm like, I didn't steal. What are you talking about? Like, I'm going. So they write down everything you have in your pocket. I think my chain, my phone, my money, my Metro card, my school Metro card at the time, my keys, stuff like that. Then they bring you into the actual, it's like a cell room where all the cells are. Y'all, when I tell y'all my blood started boiling, I'm sweating 30 miles a minute. I'm just like, he like, you've got to calm down. So I'm like, I gotta go in there? He like, you go. I'm like, please don't make me go in there, please, because I can't. Please, I didn't do shit. My mama's gonna kill me. Like, I'm going, yo. When I tell y'all, it felt so unreal. Like, I just see the bars, and I see people in, like, the room, it just has, like, mad cells. So, once you go in, they have, like, the designated computers and the cells. I already see people in them, so I'm panicking. I'm just like, they're gonna, okay? Like, I'm literally thinking, like, I am about to get dead in jail because it's jail. There are no rules. Like, I've heard about it. I've never been here, but I've heard about it. Take out your shoelaces. You gotta take out, if you have on a hoodie, I had in this cute gray Lil Wayne truck fit sweatsuit. I was obsessed with Young Money and Nicki, so yeah, it was truck fit. He was like, you gotta take those out. I'm like, I'm pulling it. I'm like, it can't come out. He said, oh. He pulls out a knife. He like, we gotta cut him. Y'all, when I tell you I wanted to cry, this officer cut the strings out my hoodie and out of my my pants. You know the drawstrings that come in hoodies? Then he like, oh, you gotta go in. I'm like, well, I gotta go in. You just can't talk to me and take the information and stuff. He like, no, you gotta go in the cell because you gotta run your information then to Albany and make sure you're not an already criminal. I'm like, this is my first time. I've never even been in trouble, like federal, legal, public trouble in my life. You get what I'm saying? I'm not that kid. Like, I like to go out to eat and go to the movies and do museums with my friends and go to the arcade or bowling. I don't get in legal action trouble. You get what I'm saying? So y'all, they take everything away from me. I will say the guy they turned me over to, the new officer, basically you just keep getting passed around to different officers. He's taking my information. He was just mad cool. He was like, Drake, calm down. So if this is your first time, you should be good. You're not gonna do no real time. I'm like, yeah, but I'm going in a cell and they keep saying I stole and I'm getting mad. So he weak, I'm weak. I'm like, no, like they gotta let me out. He like, I'm gonna make sure you go home. I'm like, today, right? Today. He like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you go home today. They put me in a cell. Y'all, there are 3 people in there already. It's this crazy man on the floor. He keep talking to himself and cursing at the wall. This other guy, this young dark-skinned Haitian dude, or was he American? I don't know. But he just looked mad scared. They let me in. I'm sitting up by the, like, they have like a bench. It smell like shit. Straight up shit. They have like a bench in the back, like real jail, like the concrete dirty walls. The bench is back here. So this is me up here next to the grill. I'm just like, no, y'all gotta let me out. I can't do this. Y'all gotta let me out. I start crying again. Surprisingly, for me, doing makeup, it didn't go nowhere. When I say beat in my face, yo, they looking at, imagine you go to a guy jail, you see a guy coming here, beat down. I have on sweats already, okay? I'm scared. I'm like, they about to fight me. They about to beat me up. They about to rape me. They about to rob me. They about to kill me in here. Then he like, we about to go run your information to Albany. Sit tight. Now here's where the BS starts. Guys, I got arrested. I remember at the time, I would say I got arrested 3 o'clock. We probably got there at 3:30. I stayed in that jail from 3 to almost 2 a.m. in the morning. So I'm in the jail. The people talking to me. I think his name was like Officer Dwayne. Let's just say Officer D. I think mad cool though. He was just like, yo, Drake, calm down. These pussy niggas in here not gonna touch you. Like, he was talking his shit. I was like, all right, because I can't. And I just want to go home. He's like, you gotta go home. Calm down. Just chill it out. Do your time. We gonna run your thing. Like, he was so cool. Like, I understand it's his job and he deal with this every day, every 5 minutes, but I don't do jail. I want to survive. This guy started talking to me or whatever. The tall, dark-skinned guy. He like, what you in here for? I'm like, oh, they said I was stealing or whatever, but I wasn't stealing. He like, oh, okay. I'm like, what you in here for? God, I'm scared and I'm in there trying to size somebody up in jail. I'm like, what you in here for? He like, oh, driving with no license. I'm like, huh? That's like I think that's like a felony or something. Driving with no license plate and no license. Crazy, right? Yeah. So I'm like, find an excuse. I'm like, I can't breathe. Oh my God, I feel like I'm having a time. They was like, would you like ambulance assistant? I was like, oh, like, can I get out of here? She like, no, they're just gonna look at you and push you right back, honey. I'm like, oh my God. So then I'm like, I had to pee, because y'all, when I literally feel like I was gonna collapse and die. The bathroom isn't the same thing. This one didn't have the toilet in the cell with us, so you had to go out. They let you out in your handcuffs, and then they watch you, and you go in this little room. It's open, so they can see you. If you want to go take a number 1 or 2, people are watching you through that window. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna get out of here? Let's plan an escape route. Maybe I could, but I'm like, nah, this is concrete, and I don't got no. Where am I going? This dude behind me, he like, yo, can you give me something from the vending machine? I'm looking like, y'all are too comfortable in here. You're way too comfortable. And then as the hours were progressing, I'm sweating. When I tell you I did not stand up, I mean I did not sit down. I stood up for almost 9 hours. Never sit down one time. I would sit up right by the bar and the grill. Like, would you like to make a phone call? You know, they actually, you get one phone call. Then I'm like, phone call, that's it. One phone call. I'm not calling my mother. I'm leaving today. What am I calling her at work for so she can have a heart attack? She would beat my ass. What? I'm not supposed to get arrested or be in jail. Are you dumb? This lady, you know, she had a 27 piece. I think she was like Trinidadian, real Caribbean with the red. And you know the spiky hair that they be doing? She was mad cool though. So somehow I convinced her to let me out. Because I'm like, oh, can I just see if I can find a number? You could just call it for me. Oh, no. They let me out. Because you have to take your mug shot. I'm lying. You got to take your mug shot. That's why she let me out. Y'all, you stand by the marker. You got to hold the thing. They're like, profile. Psh. You got to hold the thing. Psh. Yeah, I did not. Officer D come back and he like, oh, he taking his mug shot. Smile. I'm like, he like, Dre, you not going to smile? I'm like, y'all, when I say I was so angry because you're trying, why am I going to smile in the mugshot? For what? You got to do your fingerprints and all of that. Make sure they actually got any tattoos. They look you up and down. I'm like, no. They're like your height, weight, your address, all of that. So I'm like, y'all really putting me in the system. They're like, yeah, you got arrested. I'm like, but I've never been arrested before. This is my first. Once again, I don't do this. This is not I kept saying I don't do this is honestly not my life. Like if you look at this is not my life. So basically, after the lady took all my fingerprints, my mugshot, she's sitting on her computer typing. Everybody else in their cell. Honey, I'm in the, you know the chair, basically the chair where you make your phone call at, with her by the desk, just cutting up. She like, what you use for your eyebrows? I'm like, girl, you gotta get the dollar pencil and get your pomade. And then, you know, the LA girls, the dollar concealer, you just wanna line it up just like this. And she like, for the lips and the color, what's this called? I'm like, oh, this is highlighter, like it make you glow. We cutting up. Like I'm outside of myself maybe an hour now. I'm talking about makeup and hair. She like, yours look really good. She said, what time? I said, I did this at like 6 o'clock. At this point, it's maybe like 7 o'clock now. It may be 8 o'clock because I've been in there for hours already. 2 grumpy fat officers coming like, why he out of the stuff? She like, oh, I was talking to him, getting his information. They're like, oh, okay, put him back in the stuff. I'm like, yo. When I tell you I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Finally, me and the guy in here cutting up. He like, oh, he gonna lose his job. He gotta call his job. But they like, you're not going nowhere, fam. That's a felony. You driving with no license plate and no license. He like, yeah, bro, but I didn't really mean it. I didn't think it was a big deal. Y'all can't just let me out and call my job. They're like, no, you're going to Rikers. I said, huh? Y'all, I cannot make this up. Was it Rikers or Bookings? I think Bookings are right. Something like that. So after those 2 fatzos, and I'm talking to him, and he about to cry. I'm like, this soft ass nigga. And I thought I was off. I think I had sat one time for like 5 minutes because the crazy guy had got up to the, he like, girl, I want something to eat. Give me a granola bar. Whatever he said. So I just sat down, whatever, and the other guy sat down. We just chopping it up. I'm like, where you from? Because I'm bored at this point. We're in jail. So we're going to make small talk. You know what I'm saying? We're in jail. We're going to talk. You gonna sit there and look at yourself and go crazy? No, I was gonna cry the whole time either. I'm still beat down. I'm sitting there. It's about, I think, say it's like 8:30 now. The time is just, keep in mind, I have not seen Officer D since like 5 o'clock. It's now 9:30. These 2 fat officers, the same one I told you who told the lady to put me back in the cell, which she did because they was over her, whatever. They like, well, the van for Bookings is at 10 o'clock. Everybody's going to Bookings and Rikers and upstate at 10 o'clock. Y'all, I jumped up to the grill sofa. I said, excuse me, no. Officer D said I'm going home tonight. They're like, oh, Officer D left already. Or I said, huh? Y'all, I started bawling. Like, I'm like, oh my God, no, I can't go to Bookings. Like, but you can't go upstate. I can't go to the island. Rikers Island. Yeah, I'm crying. I'm begging. I'm like, please, I just can't do this. Like, I feel like they've never seen somebody freak out being in jail before. I feel like everybody else that go just doing some, It is what it is. Yeah, I don't care. It's whatever. No, you're in jail. Like, your whole life could be over like that. Y'all, it's 11 o'clock. I still don't see Officer Z. Remember 10 o'clock, they letting certain people out. They going through the back door. Like, they putting them in handcuffs. They walking out. I'm panicking. I'm just like, when they left the room, I told the Caribbean lady, because remember, her office and desk is right here. And she's like manning the cell, this cell side of the jail. I'm like, please, I can't go to jail, please. I'm like, why would he leave me? I'm like, why would he leave me? Like, the officer know me from somewhere in a hole in the wall. He don't know me. He don't owe me nothing. But he told me that I was going home that night. Remember? That's why I didn't do no phone call. I'm a thug for that. For not taking my one phone call. You know? Because I did not want to stress my mother out. Like, please. Now, it's, let's say 12 o'clock, 12:30. The time is dragging. These people talking. You see, basically, you just keep seeing more people who keep getting arrested coming. Fingerprint names, and you hearing what they did, and weed, and stealing, and fighting, and smoking, and whatever they did. You hear it, because it's 12:30, 12:45 now. My heart is beating, because I've seen these people, they already put them in a van, going to Rikers and bookings and upstate or wherever, upstate New York. I'm like, I'm really going to Rikers. They are going to kill me. One of the persons in the thing was like, when we go up there, you mind? I said, oh my God, please, I just can't do this. Please, I don't want to go. Please. 1 o'clock hits. Guess who pop up? No lie. 1 o'clock, 1:30, 1:20, whatever. Officer D. He like, Dre, what's up? Da-da-da. I'm like, why they said you left? You about to leave? He like, y'all about to go home. I'm like, no, please. He, oh yeah, but I'm about to let you know. I'm not, thank the Lord. He opened the thing with the keys. He like, wait, you can't. Yeah, I'm ready to run out. I'm like, I don't even want my shit. I don't want my jacket. I just want to go. He like, no, get your stuff. Get your paperwork. Come with me. At this point, I don't have on no handcuffs or nothing. It takes me out of the cell, where from the cell, the cell cages are. We walk to the front room. So I'm like, what did they say? They're like, oh, you got an APD. That means that you never got arrested. So, like, you're kind of off the hook. So he like, you gotta... It's like a misdemeanor. Oh yeah, people barely get out of jail. If you get arrested, don't get arrested. You don't leave the same day. So then he like, Dre, everything came back from Albany. You good to go, but you got to do 1 day community service. I'm like, no. He said you got to go to court, and then you're off the hook. I'm like, court? He like, yeah, as long as you show up to your court date, you good. You know, they probably gonna dismiss it anyway. I'm just like, oh my God. Then he like, here's your stuff. You signed this release form that I guess you've been to jail and they released you. Y'all, I'm outside. It's freezing. I don't know why I even wear that little bomber. It's January 1st. The first day of the new year, right? What a way to start a new year. I'm like, I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere by like almost Brooklyn Bridge, maybe. Somewhere over there. I'm walking and I'm getting my phone. I'm crying. I'm like, should I call my mom? I'm like, no, just tell her when I get home. I'm cold. I'm like, yo, I literally just went to jail. And I just got out. I can't. So, I'm going to tell you what happened. I went home. I told my mom. She was so scared. She was crying. We both cried. Long story short, I don't have any cases as of today. I went to court. They dismissed it. I did my 1 day of community service with these hoodlums. I'm sorry. Thuggy of the thuggiest. But they was all cool. They was like, oh, you man cool, da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Like, the hooded, like, some gang members. That's what I did community. We had to pick up garbage around the park. That was, like, what was that, a month later or weeks later? I think that was a month later. Like, the following month, I had court. They threw it out. The judge saw me. I was beat down in this brown fur. She said, dismissed. 1 day community service. I said, work, honey. And they gave me a public defender. Because, you know, public defenders don't always defend you properly. But I was like, girl, I could do your eyebrows. She's like, I got you. I said, I got you too. Whew. That was the end of my story. Thank you if you stayed to the end. I really do appreciate everybody has been supporting me, holding it down, and showing continuous love. If you enjoyed my video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Wait, how it go? Shimmy, shimmy.